Guten Abend, everyone! It's been such a long time, but GP2 is finally back, and we've arrived here at the Red Bull Ring in Spielberg, Austria. Oh my goodness, not yesterday, sorry, last month, out in Turkey, it was such a crazy race, where the championship leader, Daniel Adventure, did not score, and where Christoph Beranek won the race after running out of fuel into the last corner and dragging his car across the line, pulling over just a few meters after a checkered flag. Well, today he's going south of the Czech Republic, his home country, or to Austria, as our direct drivers. I am your commentator, Robert Ionescu, and it's so good to see you all again and see some new faces as well. I'm excited. I'm joined today by someone actually competing in this series, and that would be my friend Dennis Graf. So, hello, Dennis.
Guten Abend, everyone.
Hello. It's so good to see you. What do you think about this session?
Exciting.
Yeah, it's so good to be back.
Yeah.
GP2 is the last of the OC tiers to actually get a first race in 2021, but well, we're finally gonna get it now as we're getting ready to jump into the qualifying at the shortest track on the calendar.
Yeah.
It's going to be bone dry, just a little bit of a risk of rain, but negligible. And I'm so glad to see you, everyone. How have you been? Here we go. It's a pretty short circuit, like I said before. Not too many corners, depends who you ask. Some will say it's 9, while the FI will say it's 10 corners. I personally believe it should be 9 corners. We shouldn't count that king as turn 2. Anyway, we're gonna get going, and we're on board with you, Dennis. So yeah. The session is underway. Alright. We're looking at Graf now. There's Aaron Curtis in the Prem. We're waiting for him to come out of the pits as well. I believe we do have some movement from mechanics, yes. It is one of the Carlins, it's Isaac Fasheray. He'll be going out a Brit. There's someone else moving it, Dams, of David Suarez. So he'll be starting this session. 29 minutes of action. And 1 pole sitter. Who's it gonna be? As we got another car coming out behind him. I think that is a Russian time. Or a Carlin. It is a Carlin. It is Fasheray. And yeah. Suarez, he had an okay-ish season so far, but he collided with his own teammate Hong Nguyen in Istanbul, and as a result, he wasn't able to score any points. He'll be willing to rectify that as soon as he can by getting a good result here in Austria. And the Brazilian will be the first one to a flying lap. Of course, with the lap distance being so small, traffic is a huge danger. And if you run into traffic, your lap can be compromised. Just a reminder, everyone, the drivers will only get a chance to do 4 flying laps. The game won't physically let them do any more than that. So, yeah. You go out, you set a lap, and you come back into the pits. Pretty much. Now, David Suarez. I've babbled on quite enough. David Suarez is starting his lap, and I'll commentate you for the lap. Here goes the Brazilian, starting this session towards turn 6. Onto that critical straight. A little bit of a few drops of rain there, but I think it's just graphical. Anyway, Suarez. Oh, it is actual rain. Suarez in towards turn 2. Remus corner, the hairpin, where so many things have happened over the years. Gets a shaky-ish exit, I'd say, but still decent. 27.9, I'm sorry, in the first sector. Now in towards turn 3. Lift that apex and nicely grab some curb on the exit as he accelerates into 4 and in towards 5. A very important left-hander with a somewhat blind apex. And it keeps going. It's sweeping to the left. Hit that curb, but don't go too wide. And hit the curb once again into 6 and into 7. That's the second sector complete. 58.2. Only 2 corners remain. 8 and 9. 8 very fast right-hander. And then 9 a little bit slower, but with a critical exit. It's needed. And he got a good one. Take a lot of curb, but not too much. Get back on the throttle. Accelerate towards the line. And Davi Suarez is on a 1:14.792. As the crash rate drops 3 times behind. Now Dennis Graf, how is he going to perform? The German across the line. He goes on pole about max skill, and he takes it now from Graf. Federi's up next. He takes the pole position. What about Balenciaga? Or can he place himself? The man who hasn't finished the race so far. 1,000 behind. Adventure second. Adventure 7, sorry. And David Kupok has gone fastest. Yes. Kyle Burns 7th. And Nicholas Zorbach in second. The man who has won almost every single race he's competed in Austria. Valigard in 11th. Beranek in 5th place. Decent performance from the Istanbul race winner. Thomas Anderson is in 5th. Henry Watzel is in 8th for the Arden. Now Chuck McCarthy. Lowly 14th. Fosbury goes 3rd. Aaron Curtis. It's a pole position lap. He goes fastest by 9/100 of a second from Kupok. And now Chris Chatfield. It's a very good lap from him as well. He's taking provisional pole. Aslan Tomaselli goes into 11th. And those are the first rounds complete. Suarez has already come into the pits. Yeah, this is an interesting session already. Oh yeah, Banek. Christoph Banek, Asano Tomaselli said the exact same lap time. Of course, Banek is in front, virtue of starting, of setting his lap first. And also Federi and Zorga are just 1,000th apart. So that's something quite nice to look at. Yeah. Yeah, I think Anderson was going like half a second faster after sector split, so keep an eye out because I don't think these lap times will be final. And everyone will get a big chance to improve their position. And I can't believe it, Adventure in last place again, the championship leader. Who won 2 races early on, but starting with Istanbul, his form hasn't been so good. He got involved in a collision. And he spun himself around and had to make 2 stops as a result. But yeah, Daniel Adventure once again at the back. Of course, there's still plenty of time to rectify it, but he'll need to make sure he doesn't screw up any of his remaining 3 laps. What do you think, Dennis?
Yeah. By the way, as a screen share, because this.
Is it working for you fine?
Yeah, I'm muted now.
Alright. Oh! Galloway just got hit!
Oh!
He just got hit from behind. Who was it? Got some drama in the pit lane, and now he's hitting that Carlin. Who? Was it Bennett who hit him? Or... No! Oh my goodness me, it's absolute traffic jam. Oh, he got hit by the trident of Chatfield, the provisional pole sitter. He's being a naughty boy right now. What's he doing there? Galloway gets punted into the pit lane. And then he hit the Carlin as well. But now he's finally getting wheeled back as Chatfield passes through him. Some weird physics here at play as he passes through Bennett as well. Shooting stars the Galloway version, and finally he's back in his correct pit box. Let's hope this mishap didn't cost him too much time. Suarez is already back out on track. So keep an eye, so watch this space because with the possibility of lap times improving, Suarez could find himself in a good position. Graf is also out on track as his max skill, no matter won the first race. Nicholas Zorbach in GP4 terms, the king of Austria, because every single time he raced here, apart from once or twice, he won in Austria. Can he do it again tomorrow? We'll have to wait and see. We got some more cars coming out of the pits as David Suarez is getting ready to start his lap. 2 more corners to go. And he'll be helping to have some clean air on this run. Here he goes, David Suarez starting his lap, and tell me if you can still hear me because I just want to confirm.
Yeah.
All right. Suarez breaking into towards turn 1. Gets a good run.
Correct.
Oh, the track got wetter.
Oh,
That's
Looks
what
like
Float
it, yeah.
says. As Suarez is getting a little bit of slipstream from, I believe that might be behind Zolga in front. Yes, it is. Let's check Suarez's first sector split. Coming out of turn 2, much better traction than last time. And he is up on his best by a tenth and a half almost. So it's good for David Suarez, but in sectors 2 and 3, he might lose out if he has to suffer from that dirty air. 3 cars still in the pits, including Chatfield, who's just coming out of the pits now. Tomaselli and Galloway are the others, and no surprise there. Alright, turn 1 got wetter, but sector 2 is fully dry. This is what Flo said. David Suarez improves by 2/10. It's looking like a decent improvement. How much time can you find the last 2 corners? In towards 8, fast, not flat out, no way near that, but still a quick corner. And now at the final corner, David Suarez, how many places can he go up? The Brazilian, Roslane goes into 7th, good improvement there. And Guiz starts to lap his teammate. Skillen and Graf failed to improve, but Zorbach is in the green. He's up on his personal best. And where can he go, the man in 4th place? Can he get onto the front row, Nicholas Zorbach? No, he lost out in the last sector. Interesting there, Federi looks to be down on his personal best. But there's still a chance for him to improve on his lap time. And if Federi crossing the line, no, he missed out on an improvement there. Patrick goes pole, great improvement there. He's got into 1:13, it's very impressive. Vance Wallinger goes into 6th place. Galloway starting his lap finally. Tomaselli staying in the pit lane. Kipak was on pole for a few seconds the first round. Can he get back on pole? It's looking like a good lap. Where's he gonna go? The 2nd place. He's back on the front row. Chuck McCarthy goes into 8th. Now Christoph Beranek. Where can he place himself? Did improve there. Curtis did. Curtis is in still in 4th place. Now Daniel Adventure. Can he get out of that dreaded last place? Yes, but only up to 20th. Now Thomas Anderson. What can he do? The man who finished on the podium in Turkey. I think he finished no, he finished 3rd. Yes. Nguyen failed to improve, but Zolga got up into 12th place. Now Kyle Burns is way off the pace. What happened to him? Did he have an error or something? He's 3 seconds down. We had to slow down because of Graf pitting. Dennis, what have you done?
Oh, I don't know. Sorry, guy.
Chad Fosbury is looking to be on a good lap, but he misses out on improvement by the narrowest of margins, just 100 of a second. While our Henry Watzel, well, he goes into 7th. How about that? But he immediately gets in front because Ben has gone all the way up into 2nd place. Chatfield back in 3rd. Now Jake Galloway, he's in last place. That dreaded position, which he wants to get out of. No one wants to be there. Where can Galloway go? Into 20th. He beats Adventure by a very narrow margin.
27,000.
Yeah, that's right. And this race is race for pole position, this qualifying session, of course, is looking like a very interesting one.
Very bad session for MP.
And I just wanted to say a shout out to Sully because he made his first stream appearance. So futile smile. Everyone say hello to him. He's a really awesome dude. And yeah, it's glad to see you all with us in the OC community. And yeah, hope you enjoy the qualifying and the race tomorrow. Anyway, Aaron Curtis is being wheeled back into the garage. And looking nicely in P5. Curtis has been a very consistent qualifier this season. I think Istanbul was the only time he failed to get in the top 10 on the grid. Suarez once again, first one to go out. Also, hello David, hello Rahul.
Terve.
Oh yes, and Terave is there as well. Hello Terave. Suarez back out on track. He's only gonna have one more run after this one, so clearly they want to get the Dams crew want him to get done for the day early, as there's a Rapex coming out as well, I believe. Suarez is way in front, but Did he come out too early? Will he have to deal with any sort of traffic on his flying lap? Because he's got like a 20-second cushion on everyone else. But around the 70-second lap, it means quite a lot. I'd have to say. Suarez bang in the middle of the pack in 11th place, the Brazilian. And how much faster can he... Oh, Terve, not Terve. I'm sorry, my mistake. Anyway, Davi Suarez is starting his third flying lap of the day. Third out of 4. Here he goes. Some traffic will be coming out of the pit lane. How much will he get impeded? He's passing a car right now, Suarez. Good line after turn 1. And he seems to be in clean air. There's a Prema behind him. In front of him, sorry. But I think he'll be alright. So let's see. All he has to do is just focus on his lap. Towards 2. Good exit there. And David tries the first sector split. Wow, he's way up! The purple sector 1, unbelievable effort from Suarez. Sector 1 clearly getting drier. And it shows for David Suarez. He might be a favorite to take provisional pole, but we'll have to take a look at everyone else as well. Either way, it's looking great for Suarez. If he keeps this pace up, he'll be, I don't know for how long, but he will be on pole position. Let's see. Going wide onto the curb there. Not too wide though, so great run. Good line into this section as well. Suarez, 3/10 up on his best, just half a tenth down on P1. Lost out a little bit compared to the leader. But how much time can he find? The last sector. Here goes Davi Suarez. Can he get into the top 5? Here goes the Brazilian. Goes third. Great improvement there. Big gains. Now what about Max Killen? Ever since he won in Bahrain, he hasn't been anywhere in this season. He's 2/10 up right now though. The man in 17th. He's looking to get in the top half of the field. But where will he go? It's looking good for him at the moment. And with just a few more meters to go, full throttle. Bell to Lamelo and Max Killen is up into 12th place. Not quite in the top half just yet. Now we're looking at Dennis Graf, who is also driving while commentating. Here goes Graf.
Yeah.
It's a good lap, goes into 7th place. David Kupok is being impeded by Beranek. Andrea Federi goes into 5th. Nicholas Zorbach, the king of Austria, this time doesn't improve. Aaron Curtis, he misses out by 7/10. Tomaselli goes into 12th. Meanwhile, Adventure is looking good. He's improved by almost a tenth at the end of the second sector. Can he get out of the last row of the grid? Can he get into the top 20 of the championship leader? Crossing the line. Yes, but only P20. Zolga pulled by half a second. How did he do that?
Whoa.
Unbelievable. But Zolga, the 2015 DTM champion, has just snatched pole by a ginormous margin. 3/10 faster in Sector 1. How did he find that pace, Zolga? Unbelievable effort. McCarthy goes into 14th. Indeed so. That is unbelievable. Now, can Thomas Anderson come anywhere near that lap? I'm not sure, but he's going to have to try anyway. Now it's going into 7th. Amin Nguyen, 8th. Kyle Burns is next. 10th place for him. Thomas Bennett's looking in the red. Anderson and Nguyen have the same lap time meanwhile. Jad Fosbury is up next to cross the line. Suarez has come into the pits already, as has Graf. Jad Fosbury, where can he go? Goes into 17th. That's a lowly position. Chatfield unable to get back on the front row, but Watzel goes into 4th. Beranek went into 18th meanwhile. And oh my goodness me, how did Zolga find this much pace?
We don't know. Incredible.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. Of course, the weather is improving, but Zolga sees the most out of this opportunity, and in a way no one else has done. We saw that such a brilliant Sector 1 was possible when Davi Suarez did it, but Zolga just took it up to 11, and I don't think anyone's going to be able to beat his lap time, especially since almost everyone has only one run remaining. Or I'll just have to wait and see. Either way, it's a Herculean effort from Zolga, and the Hungarian looking good in Austria.
We drivers will have 2 laps.
Yeah. By the way, interesting fact, guys. Anderson and Thomas Anderson and Huang Min Nguyen had a very tense battle all the way to the line at the end of the Bahrain Grand Prix, and Nguyen managed to beat him out. The Vietnamese driver, he beat him by the narrowest of margin. Now they're once again together with the exact same lap time for 8th place in qualifying. This time Anderson's in front. There's still time for the situation to change, so just have to see what happens in the remaining 12 minutes. Chatfield coming in as Galloway is the first one to go out this time. I think he only has one run left, but I could be wrong. I don't know, it'll be his last chance, probably, to get out that P22 spot. His teammate Dennis Graf is also on track. So the MP Motorsport guys going for an early exit. Alessandro Tomaselli, he missed out on one of the earlier runs, so he'll have one more run after this. So even if he doesn't improve on this run, he'll have some baggage to relax on. But I'm sure Alessandro Tomaselli wants to get a good lap now rather than later. Nicholas Zurbach is also on track in 14th place. Who else has to do? Who else has one more run? Not just one run, but two. Because I know Tomaselli, but I'm not sure anyone else. I know someone stayed in the pits on the previous run. I just can't put my finger on who it is. And yeah. And if past trends remain, then someone will be staying into the pits on his last run as well. So he'll be going out later in the session. Oh, it's Galloway and Tomaselli, I see. Thank you, Flo. Graf has started his lap, as is Galloway. And there seems to be quite some traffic in here. Galloway avoids traffic for now. Looks like he'll be safe with his lap. He'll have one more chance to escape last position. But let's see what he can do now at the moment. The top four still in the pits. This is shocking. How confident are they? Well, Zolgap, he has every reason to be confident, but the others, I'm not sure. Galloway improves by a tenth and a half in the first sector. Stays like this, he will not be qualifying in last place. So he needs to keep this pace up into sector 2 with the most corners and the most lap time on the table. Yeah, I'm sorry for that little bit of coughing that I just had. But anyway, Galloway. Through the left. Goes to Brit. And the sector 2 is only improved narrowly, just by 1/10, but he has plenty of time he can gain in sector 3 because you can see his comparison. Zolga, oh, he's made a mistake! Galloway's gone a little deep, and that's his lap ruined. How much time did it cost him? We'll just have to wait and see as he crosses the line. Will he still be in last place, Jake Galloway? Yes, he will. Miss out on improvement by an arrested margin. Graf is finished for the day. 13 fastest for the German. Tomaselli looks to be improving. He has to watch out not to be impeded by Kyle Burns. He could lose some time, the Italian. He will have one more lap, of course. How much time is he going to lose? None at all. He goes into second place. Impressive effort from Tomaselli. Zorbach now goes second, and that's his session done for the King of Austria. Federi gets past Fashere, so both of their laps are compromised. And I think those are their last laps, so they'll be starting where they are. As Watson stayed in the pits. Oh, Fashere is starting his lap. Curtis goes into 6th. Another good qualifying. Same lap time as Bennett. Oh my goodness. What about Jad Fosbury? He is starting a lap, I think. Now Daily Adventure. Can he escape the last row? Where can the championship leader go? Where can he place himself? Daniel Adventure, here comes the Polish driver. Goes into 10th. Very respectable effort, considering the circumstances. Max Skillen on his last flying lap. Looks like he'll be starting 21st unless he can improve, and he can't. Session is done. Nguyen failed to improve, as did Kupok. Chuck McCarthy, as he ends his session, he misses out on an improvement. A big margin. Thomas Anderson. Keel has the same lap time as Nguyen, so just have to hope GP4 gets it right. Chatfield improves, stays in 5th place. Now how about Kyle Burns on his last run of the day? He's in the red. Can he find anything in sector 3? No. Thomas Bennett can't improve either. And Zolga, Poleman, a second off the pace, but doesn't matter because his fastest lap was way quicker than this. Now Christoph Bernek. Can he take good results? P6 for the Czech driver. Great effort there. Now, what about Isaac Fasher on his last flying lap? Stays in 4th place. So it's a good effort for Fasher. Engine failure! Engine failure for Fosbury. Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Well, his day is pretty much over. He can't do another flying lap. This was his flying lap. He didn't have a pit call until now when he crashed. And Jared Fosbury's session has come to a premature end.
started. Nice.
And he was improving in Sector 1, so what a shame. Let's see, when did a problem emerge? He lost time in Sector 2 a lot.
Into water.
Yes, that's correct, mate. Just
Yeah,
cross the
you're right,
race. We need
Dennis.
to back off and
That's
call
right.
time. That's good. You're doing it exactly right, mate.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I don't think he would have improved either way. Still, it's sad for Jared Fosbury, and he'll be starting in 19th place unless Galloway can surpass him.
Mate, just finish the race. We need you to
And his
back off
engine
call the car.
just gave up. The engineer has no idea what he's saying. What do you mean finish the race? He's out. Yellow flags are out, but it's not gonna matter. Everyone's in the pit lane. And he has to check her flag, so his session is officially over. Only 3 people left who could challenge Zolga's pole position. Asano Tomaselli, Henry Watson, and Jake Galloway. Will any of them be able to dethrone him or not? We'll have to wait and see. Let's not forget, last time out in Istanbul, we had the last minute turnaround with a pole sitter. And can this happen again? There's plenty of time. Just under 7 minutes, and Galloway is already going out for his last lap of the day. This time, he's not gonna have to worry about any sort of traffic. He's got the circuit all to himself. The British driver, 4/10 of a second behind Max Gillen. So I'm sure it's a very bad qualifying performance for him so far. But he has one last chance to remedy that. And I just want to look through the pack. Take a look at this. Look how close it is between P4 and P16. Oh my goodness me! Everyone within 2/10 of a second, and we got 2 pairs of drivers being perfectly tied. Bennett and Curtis tied for 7th place, and also Anderson and Nguyen tied for 13th. So we'll just have to hope GP4 gets it right on who will be starting in front. Because like this, Bennett should be starting 7th in front of the Irishman, Aaron Curtis, and Nguyen should be starting 14th behind Thomas Anderson, the Swede. Now Galloway will be starting his lap very shortly. Watzel has gone out on track. We're waiting for Tomaselli. And Dennis, would you like to commentate your teammates' flying lap, if you don't mind?
You can do.
Alright, fine, I'll do it. Here goes Jake Galloway, starting his last flying lap of the day. In towards turn 1, Tomaselli is already out on track, so no traffic to worry about for Galloway. Tips the curb there. It's a very good run into turn 1 for the Brit. How much time can he find on this lap? If he doesn't want to start in last place, of course. Into turn 2, staying very wide to the left. And gets a good line in there. Galloway, he's improving by 2.5 tenths, quarter of a second. This is a very good lap for Jake Galloway. But can he get him out? Can he get him out of last place? He'll have to keep improving in the other sectors as well. Just 2 tenths isn't gonna cut it. He's not even gonna get beat skilling like this. But I'm sure he's gonna keep trying, Jake Galloway. Also formerly known as Sepp Rixold, the former Formula E champion. Galloway through the left for the last time, and now back onto the right. Get some curb. He's improving by a 10th of a second. He has to make sure he doesn't make a mistake here, unlike last lap. Goes for it fine this time. How much time can he find? Will Galloway be starting in last place? Sector 2 wasn't that good. Anyway, here comes Jake Galloway to finish the session. And it is last place. He managed to improve by 2 tenths, but not enough. And Jake Galloway, unfortunately, will be starting in dead last position. Now, Henry Watson improved in Sector 1. How much time can he find in 2? This is where Zolga found the big bucks. The most time. What can Watson do? He's down. He's in the red, half a second behind. Looks like Henry Watson will be starting 9th, unless he can find something in the remaining corners. Let's see. Here he goes. Henry Watson. Across the line he goes. He fails to improve. He'll be starting in the top 10 regardless. It's P9. Asano Tomaselli is the last man who has a chance to take Zolga down. Can he do anything? He's been red in Sector 1, but he can still find time, of course, in the other sectors. What can he do? No, he's way off the pace. So Valen Zolga will be on pole. Tomaselli will have to settle for third place unless he has a godly third sector, which is not going to happen. So Zolga will be on pole with by 3/10 from Nicholas Zorbach. Absolutely dominant performance from Valen Zolga. Tomaselli crosses the line. There's your confirmation. No pole for him. Everyone done, which means Valen Zolga is your pole sitter, the man who hasn't finished a single race so far this season because of retirements. And almost every single one of them except his puncture in Baku was a crash on lap 1. Well, Valen Zolga is not going to have to worry about that anymore because he's on pole position. And he's getting his first points of the year, 4 points. And yeah, he'll be hoping for some good luck tomorrow in the race, just like he had today. What a domineering performance. Zorbach, the king of Austria, second place, almost manages to keep his hand on the title. The Hungarian Valen Zolga, well, he outsmarted everyone with absolutely brilliant lap. And should we take another look at it or nah? Because I'm not sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's see it, Flo. We just have to. We're gonna take a look at the pull-up. I'm hoping you don't have any Levente Dober shenanigans. If to original fans, if you know what I mean, I will explain either way if you know or not. When we raced here in DTM at Red Bull Ring in 2010, qualifying was alright, but except for one issue, the Hungarian driver Levente Dobos, he got pulled by 5 seconds because accidentally his performance file became super OP. I hope that's not gonna be an issue here. It shouldn't be. It should be alright. It's just a brilliant lap for Zolga. Oh yeah, he was 5 seconds lap faster than everyone in the race because of a performance glitch back then, Levente Dobos. His compatriot Valen Zolga, he just had a brilliant lap. I think he might have gotten some slipstream from Zorbach in actuality. So we'll have to take a look at his pole lap. Jamie just said, hasn't finished any races but still has points from Mao. Yeah, I agree, right? Anyway, let's see. This isn't Zolga. What are we looking? This is Watzel.
I think the graphic weird.
Yeah, this is weird. Now we're looking at Zolga now. Let's take a look at that mighty pole lap, which got him his first points of the season. 4 points for the for pole position, of course. Also 2 points for fastest lap in the race. Zolga, let's take a look at this incredible lap. He had a brilliant exit from turn 2, I have to say. Of course, the sector splits. A little different from real life, but still. Zolga, what an unbelievable lap. Don't you agree, Dennis? He made such massive gains.
Yeah.
And let me remind you guys, he was in 16th when this happened. In Sector 2, look how much he found! 8/10 in the second sector. Half a second compared to his previous best. And this is what made the day. Valen Zolga, he could have had the worst Sector 3 ever. Didn't matter. Pole was hit and he knew it. And he snatched it in superb fashion. He improved by 3/10 in the last Sector 2. To add insult to injury. What an unbelievable performance, man. Wow, what do you think of that flow, Dennis? Because I'm out of breath. My goodness. Agreed. Now let's take a look at the final grid. Summons Tomaselli is being wheeled back, and we get a qualifying over screen. We'll be here. Yeah, not yet. Yeah, as soon as that happens, we'll be reading the qualifying results for you. And for the first time in quite a while, two pairs of drivers with identical lap times. And my god, look how close P4 to P16 were. Absolutely crazy, and if it's like this tomorrow, we're in for some epic excitement. We're still waiting. Oh yeah, that's why I haven't got the qualifying over screen, because the timer still hasn't run out. We got a minute left. So in this one minute, it's that actually. A 29-minute qualifying session, but there it is. And here are your results, your grid for tomorrow's race, which has been pushed pushed forward, I should say, to 3 p.m. British time tomorrow, which is 5 p.m. Romanian time for me, and 4 p.m. for
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday, not tomorrow. Oh, my bad, my bad. Yeah, it's a right flow, my bad. I'll have to get KFC Wednesday, not tomorrow. Then it's all good. So Button Zolga is on pole position by a dominant margin, the biggest of the season, I think. Nicholas Zorbach in second, with Alessandro Tomaselli in third place. Isaac Fatchery in fourth, just narrowly in front of Chris Chatfield and Christoph Beranek. Aaron Curtis is in seventh place on the grid. Another good qualifying session from the Irishman, with the Welshman Thomas Bennett having the exact same lap time as him. Of course, Curtis will be starting in front because he said his lap first. Henry Watt. Yeah, Bennett, sorry. Bennett in front, sorry, not Curtis. Bennett will be starting in front, my bad. Yeah. Henry Watson will be starting in 10th place. I have Daniel Adventure. And Dennis, would you like to do the second half of the field?
Yeah. So Andrea Federi had all, I say it right, Huang Min Nguyen set his lap first.
No,
Thomas
Anderson is in front this time.
Oh, okay. Now I mixed.
Yeah.
Okay. Anderson Nguyen is. Then we have Dupok and Kyle Byrne. Not is so good. Then we have Prince Walding on 80. McCarthy will start. And Jack.
All right. Well, I was gonna say see you tomorrow for the Austrian Grand Prix, but I only just realized that it's on Wednesday, now on Tuesday. So we're just gonna have to wait another day, guys, for the racing action. But we had plenty of excitement here in qualifying. Until next time, I've been Robert Ionescu.
And I've Graphic.
Yeah, and this has been the GP2 qualifying. Until next time, take care, you guys, and I can't wait to see you again, because the fun has not even begun yet. Well, the big event will be on Wednesday, the same day as the GP4 OC race, of course, the Austrian Grand Prix. But the qualifying for that will be tomorrow, of course. So we'll take pole there. Tune in to wait and see. Of course, I will not be commenting that, because my role is just for GP2 and sometimes for DDM. But yeah, until next time, we've been ourselves, you've been you. This has been awesome, and thank you so much, each and every one of you, for joining us today. And yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you next time. We'll see you again next time. Take care and arrivederci. Bye bye, ciao, and servus, as they say in Austria.
Yeah. Bye, have a great time.